Now, uh, now the things are pretty clear about the concept of superconscious mind. Let us understand how do we go about tapping this infinite field of potential and make our lives better. Those who have studied the Bible, they know this famous biblical quote, ask and you shall receive. The same applies to tapping the superconscious mind. The subconscious aspect of mind acts as a communication channel and broadcasting device which communicates with the superconsciousness, and based on what's programmed at this subconscious level determine your physical results. I know it sounds pretty complicated, but I'll explain you further. So as per the resonance you are projecting due to your subconscious beliefs, you will and do attract to you precisely what you are asking for. The subconscious patterns or the beliefs that you have established throughout your life are the determining factor as to what you are asking the superconscious mind to provide to you. Now, getting the things. See, consciously you ask for certain things to the superconscious mind. Now, what happens? The communication happens at your subconscious level. So, what exactly is happening at the back end is that your conscious mind is commanding your superconscious mind, feeding your superconscious mind with the things that you need to ask to the your conscious mind is feeding your subconscious mind. I think I made a mistake in my previous statement, but what actually happens is that you are feeding your subconscious mind to ask the things that you require from the superconscious mind, right? Now what the subconscious mind does, it acts as a communication channel, right? And it broadcasts your needs, your conscious needs, to the superconscious mind, and superconscious mind in turn programs the subconscious mind in a way that you will start thinking, speaking, or behaving in ways that would attract the things that you need in your conscious world, right? Any desired outcomes that you are experiencing today are due to the subconscious processes which connect with and draw from the superconsciousness, that which the subconscious mind believes will happen. That means subconsciously you need to believe in the things that you want and believe that they would happen. Say Wright brothers believed that aeroplane would be a reality one day. uh, Edison believed that electric bulb would be a reality one day. That's why he tried again and again, hundreds of times, to make it happen, right? So what he had done was he consciously feeded his subconscious mind with the belief that electric bulb would be a reality, and subconscious mind broadcasted this thing to the superconscious mind, and this electric bulb concept was already existing at the superconscious level. Now superconscious level returned back its powers to the subconscious, and subconsciously Edison got that level of persistence or the patience and the enthusiasm to work on the concept till electric bulb became a reality. Now to conclude, everything conceivable already exists within superconscious mind, and it offers infinite possibilities. I hope things are becoming clearer to you. Next is you have been provided the inalienable right as well as a free will to discover and consciously harmonize with this superconscious mind to begin consciously creating a life that few are aware is available to them. So the fundamental fact is you are the master of your own destiny. You choose the way you live your life, whether you accept it or not. You may blame anyone, you may blame people, you may blame circumstances, you may blame your past for things which are not happening right in your life. but the fact remains that whatever is happening is primarily because of your own personal choices, right? So the next time, whenever you think that some things are not happening in the right way, all you need to ponder upon is make the right choices for right things to happen, right? I hope this presentation was quite insightful to you. Personally speaking, this has broadened my own perspective, my own thinking level, and I hope you too would be experiencing the same after you go through this presentation. But one thing is that you may do it some a few couple of times until this concept becomes absolutely crystal clear in your mind. Because it's not about knowledge; it's about application of the knowledge of the superconscious mind. And the more you practice, the more you experiment with it, the more confidence you will get, and more you will start believing in this concept. So wish you good luck with your experimentation and with your exploration in this journey of finding out more about superconscious mind, and I'm sure you will find great deal of success with this concept. Thank you so much.